Alright guys, want to make a quick video here about my Hi-Point, which I really like, man. It's a fun shooter, except for the limited capacity. And as y'all know, watch my channel, this is the same Hi-Point I bought for $80 at a pawn shop. This is the same Hi-Point that my brother and I took to the range and fired steel case, Tula, and Independence aluminum ammo. And it didn't give us any crap. I should have left the magazines sitting a little bit longer, but I didn't, because just school was going to end, and it's kind of hard to, when get down to the range, me and my brother, when I've got the little one around. But I went a little too soon, but after I let them sit, now I don't have any issues. Probably have to go back to the range again pretty soon. But anyway, going back to it, and here's a cheap setup. I'll leave a link in the description bar for those of you who like this. Holds it pretty snug. This guy, I've done videos showing how to modify it, make it increase in reliability. You can wind up taking it to the range and shooting cheap Tula and some steel case and some aluminum ammo if you had to. But I've really grown to like this thing. And again, $80 at a pawn shop. It came with a magazine. I see these guys on Arms List and Texas Gun Trader, which, maybe you're not in Texas, but Arms List, right? See them online, used, being sold for like 100 to 150 bucks all the time. Well, not all the time, but every so often they'll pop up and they're there for about a week or two and they disappear. They get a bad reputation, man, but as those of y'all who've seen, the damn things are reliable. They're rugged as hell, right? Iraqi veteran, he showed that. And with a few tweaks, you got a hell of a gun, man. And again, $80. $80. This is ideal for somebody on a really tight budget. Or, let's say you've got money to spend. This would make a great gun just to throw in the glove compartment, right? I always say, from a carry gun to a berry gun. It's a good one. And some people say it's bulky, blocky. I put it against in the is the Hi-Point a good video for home defense, personal protection? I put it up against the Glock, and I mean, it was about the same thickness, right? As far as weight goes, man, it's like carrying a 1911, which, hey, that's a popular carry gun, kind of heavy to carry around too. But yeah, it can, people do it, and you can carry this sucker around too. But more importantly, like I said, if you're going to have a gun in your glove box and your car gets broken into, would you rather lose this? Or, like I said, showed the other video, my HK. If I had a choice, if I had to lose one, lose my HK that set me back up, about $1,000 with the mods and all, trigger and grip and all, no. Or lose my $80 Hi-Point. Well, if I'd have to choose, I'd have to lose this guy. And that's the beauty of it, right? If you're going to have something just in a glove box or something, that'll work. And I've had it long enough, I've fired it long enough that I feel comfortable with this damn thing, man. I prefer more rounds, but if it's something that, probably not going to be used anyway, and it will work and get me out of a tight squeeze, yeah, great way to go, man. And if you're on a limited budget, you got a really tight budget, great way to go. Great way to go. Not the prettiest thing with the battery pack magazine, but, in the middle of a shootout, somebody busts into your home and they're armed, that's not going to make a difference, right? And that bullet, you're firing a bullet, it's not going to give a rat's ass if it came out of a cheap gun or expensive gun, right? If I fired this, a 9mm out of my Hi-Point or Glock, the guy laying there begging for an ambulance, the last thing he's gonna say, oh hell, you shot me with a Hi-Point. You know, I don't need an ambulance after all. I'll be all right. I'm just gonna walk it off. Nah, man. So I keep pushing these things because I think they're a good option if you're in a really tight budget. Great way to go. Buy something like this, and you have something to defend yourself. You have idiots that tell you use a kitchen knife or a baseball bat or something like that. Are you kidding me? And these are supposed to be pro-gun guys. Sound like a damn liberal saying you don't need a, I mean, you're better off having a kitchen knife or a baseball bat than a gun? I mean, if that's really the case, how about you have that baseball bat in one hand, and if you really don't believe in this thing, you have one gun, have this Hi-Point in one hand, and the baseball bat in the other in case you think this thing's going to fail. But me, I'll always take a gun. I'll always take a gun. Right? And there's actually supposedly pro-gun guys out there telling you, they'd rather have no gun than something like this. I can't see it myself. I don't get it. But anyway, I just thought I had to make a video on these. Like I said, for the price, it's a great way to go. All American. I've watched the video I did, which I'm actually proud of that video. You read the comments, a lot of people think it's one of the best. They're the best Hi-Point review on YouTube. So if you're on the fence about the Hi-Point, watch that video. If you're looking for a inexpensive option, a way to defend yourself, and you got really tight strap for cash, watch that video. I would say buy something like this used. You'll get a better price. You might have magazines or holster and other stuff thrown into the mix. Ammo. There's a package deal sometimes online. Buy one of these, and then you save up your money, and you buy, Glock or M&P or whatever the hell you want, man. If this isn't your ultimate goal, you can save up and get something you do want. But in the meantime, you have a way to defend yourself. And then after, not before, after you save up enough and you buy a new gun, you bring it home, then you sell this guy off and recoup some costs. But do not come this close to buying a higher end gun that you want and then sell this off, because something's going to happen. Something always happens when you got money, right? Okay, you sell it off for $100 and then you wind up breaking that $100, and once you break 100, it's gone. Once you break a 20, it's gone. Same thing. So buy the other gun you're going to buy, and then if you feel like selling this, sell it. Find somebody that needs a way to defend themselves, protect themselves. You give it to them at a good price. And if that's not what they want, their ultimate goal, you tell them, hey, look, buy this, keep it at home, and save up for something else. It may take you a while, but if something happens between then and now, you got a way to defend yourself. Anyway, that's it. Because I keep getting crap on those, and I figure, hey man, I'm just gonna make another video and put it out there because, hey, I like this guy. I'm actually looking for another one. If I can find a really, again, I like them, but I'm looking for a used one in pawn shop or something, or arms list. If I can find one, $100, $100 or lower, I'll take it. Parts are free. Just call up, give them the serial number, and parts are shipped to you for free. So all the internals on this guy, when I got it, they're gone. Got rid of them and put on new internals. They shipped to me. Rock solid gun, man. Anyway, that's it for me. You guys have a good one. If you're on the fence on it, watch those videos I put, man. Maybe it'll help you make up your mind. All right, I'm out.